Welcome back, readers, to another weekly download. Today we're going to be looking at 3 books, 2 of which I listened to, and the third I read on my Kindle. So first we're going to be looking at The Iron Trial, which is the first book in the Magisterium series by Cassandra, Clare, and Holly Black. This book, it's kind of a middle grade book. It's about magic, and main character Callum Hunt finds out that he has to sort of go to an audition for a school of magic, and his father doesn't want him to go, so he kind of terrifies him into trying to fail, but he doesn't, and he ends up going and making friends. This is a good series. I've read this before. I love Cassandra Clare. She's one of my favorite authors. She does the Shadowhunter books. I would definitely say check this out. It's read by Paul Bamer. He's a really good narrator. I love listening to his books. He's one of those narrators that I will actually go out of my way to look to see what else he's read, even if it's something I've never heard of before. So go ahead and check this out, Iron Trial. I'd say it's a definite read, and not just for kids. So the next book, I don't have a copy here. It's actually at my mom's as well. I always give her books to read. It is Cast in Fury. It's the 4th book in the Chronicles of Elantra series. I will go ahead and put up a picture of the book here. It is by Michelle Sahara, and it is narrated by Christine Fram. I probably mispronounced that. I'll put her name up here as well. It's a really good series, this one. Since I'm listening to it, I've also read it before. It's kind of like set in another world where there's magic and other races, and our main character is basically a police officer, and she's trying to help keep the city safe. This series I actually found out about through my great aunt Barbie. She told me about it, and I read it, and I got hooked, and I've actually got my mom reading them, so that's why she has my copy. So this is another should read. It's a lot of fun. It's a whole new world, hence fantasy, and it's really good. The first book, I believe, is Cast in Secret, so go ahead and check out that one first, and go ahead and read that. So the third book that I want to talk about is called The Naked Edge by David Morrell. David Morrell is actually the author who wrote the original Rambo book series, and he writes a bunch of action and adventure and those kind of books. So this is the 2nd book in the Kavanaugh series, which is the lead character's name, Kavanaugh. He is protector, which is sort of like a bodyguard, but he really doesn't like that term, which is protector. So it's the 2nd book in that series where he's fighting off a foe who is from his past. This book is great. I would give it an 8 out of 10 and say you should definitely check it out. However, you should read The Protector first, because there's a bunch of spoilers and stuff like that for this series if you don't read that one first. So those are the 3 books. I'd say go ahead and check them out if you want something more for younger side, less adult, then check out the Magisterium. The Iron Trial is the first book. If you want something fantastical and otherworldly, go ahead and check out the Chronicles of Elantra series. And if you just want a bunch of good old fun action and adventure, go check out The Protector, and anything really by David Morrell. He's an amazing writer, and I love him. So those are the books for this week, and until next time, let's get reading.